Bloody Mary ritual story. We were having a sleepover at my house that Saturday night. Me and my 4 friends, Alex, Bianca, Sabrina and Lacey. We made cookies and watched movies and did our hair and makeup. By midnight, we'd run out of planned activities. It was time to improvise. Let's try that Bloody Mary thing, Lacey suggested. Alex, who was sitting cross-legged on her sleeping bag, said, "What's the Bloody Mary thing?" Sabrina, who was lounging on top of her own sleeping bag on the far side of the room, said, "Come on, Alex, everyone knows the Bloody Mary thing. You stand in front of the bathroom mirror with a lighted candle and says the witch's name 3 times. Then her ghost appears, looking just the way she did when she died. All horrible and bloody with scars all over her face. She sounds gorgeous. Just why exactly do you think I would want to see the ghost of a Bloody Mary?" Alex asked skeptically. "Why not?" I said, from my place on the pull-out couch in the living room. "I've always wanted to see a ghost. It could be fun. Besides, I've heard she can tell you your future if you summon her correctly. And if you don't summon her correctly, or if she is in a bad mood, the ghost of Bloody Mary will rip your eyes out and leave your face horribly scarred," Lacey said dramatically. "Or you will be found dead with claw marks all over your face and body. Or you could be trapped in the mirror with Bloody Mary for eternity." Sabrina added, "Ooh, that sounds like fun. Disfigurement, death and entrapment. What a fabulous way to spend eternity," Alex said sarcastically. "Where do I sign up? It's a load of crap," Bianca said, as she tried to balance one foot on the arm of the pull-out couch. "It's just a story told to scare little kids. Bloody Mary isn't real." "I heard it is real," I said. "My friend Katie tried it once and saw the ghost in the mirror. Bloody Mary told Katie that when she grows up, she's going to become a research doctor who cures cancer and saves lots of lives, and wins the Nobel Peace Prize." "Hogwash," said Bianca, dismissively. "There's only one way to find for sure," said Sabrina. "Come on, let's try it." I ran to the supply closet to get a candle and matches, and all over us, even Alex and the disbelieving Bianca, cowered into our large downstairs bathroom. "This is a bad idea," Alex said nervously, as we lit the candle. "No, it's not. It's the perfect thing to do at a sleepover," I said. "Like telling ghost stories, only this one might be true. Here, hold the candle." I thrust one flickering candle into Alex's hand. Once the candle was lit, Bianca turned all the bathroom lights off. As we stood before the bathroom mirror, I told everyone the story of Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary was the name of an evil witch that lived back in colonial times. The witch used her black arts to make her young again by killing a bunch of young girls in her village. When the villagers discovered Bloody Mary was behind the murders, they burned her at the stake. Bloody Mary used the mirrors to help her locate and enchant her victims, and she cursed all mirrors when the villagers executed her, so that anyone chanting her name 3 times would be pulled into the mirror with her to spend eternity in the flames. By the time I finished the eerie tale, all my friends were looking a little nervous, but we were excited too. Maybe we'd seen a real ghost. The candle in Alex's hand flickered a moment, and then steadied as the 5 of us chanted Bloody Mary 3 times in front of the bathroom mirror. I held my breath, not knowing what to expect, and wondered what Bloody Mary might say about my future. Maybe I would marry Robbie when I graduated from college. Robbie was a cute boy that I liked in my science class. The 5 of us waited tensely as we gazed without blinking at our faces reflected in the glass. The only sound was the ticking of the little wind-up clock my mum kept in the bathroom. I strained my eyes, trying to see through the mirror into some nether realm that I both dreaded and hoping might be there. Finally, Bianca said, "Nothing's happening." Let's just get out of here. She reached for the doorknob and turned it. The door wouldn't open. The door wasn't locked when we started the ritual. I knew this for a fact because I checked the door in case we needed to make a quick getaway. After all, there was the possibility, however faint, that it might not just be scary, but it will be an actual true scary story told to frighten little kids. I rushed to the door, pushed Bianca aside and unlocked it, and when I tried the knob, the door wouldn't open. Something, or did I mean someone, was holding it shut. Suddenly, Alex screamed and pointed at the mirror. I whirled away from the locked door and saw a glowing white figure staring at us from the mirror. Her face was twisted with malice and flames seemed to flicker around her, and one hand she held a bloody knife, and it was Bloody Mary, shaking. All of a sudden, Bloody Mary lunged forward, her knife hand coming straight out of the mirror and striking Alex fiercely in the face. Long scratches appeared on Alex's cheeks, and she staggered backwards with a gasp of pain, hands coming up to protect her face. A wave of heat and anger poured out of the mirror in a blast that blew us head over heels. My forehead struck the wall, and I fell senseless to the floor. I woke up in darkness a few moments later, and groped depressingly for the light switch. When I turned it on, I found Lacey unconscious beside me, and Alex blacked out beside the bathroom sink with the deep scratches all over her arms, legs and face. Sabrina was huddled sobbing behind the toilet. I pulled her out and gasped when I saw she was also covered in scratches. She'd been standing too close to the mirror, and the ghost had knifed her too. I shook Lacey and Alex awake, and the four of us clung together, weeping and shaking with fear. I told you this was a bad idea, Alex gasped. My eyes widened suddenly and realised there was only four of us crouching on the bathroom floor. Where is Bianca? I cried in alarm. I leapt to my feet and started at the bathroom mirror, but it only reflected the wall of my frightened face. Oh dear Lord, what if Bianca was pulled into the mirror with Bloody Mary? Where would she have gone? What would I tell her parents? Try the door again, Alex gasped, lunging forward to grab the doorknob. It opened immediately. Apparently the door was released from the lock spell as soon as Bloody Mary disappeared. We ran to the living room, hoping to find Bianca huddled in a heap or in her sleeping bag. She wasn't there. We searched all over the downstairs for her. I was about ready to wake my parents and confess the whole stupid mess to them when Lacey gave a yell from the laundry room. Bianca was lying unconscious beside the washing machine with blood scratches all over her face. The ghost had scratched a message deep into the flesh of the right forearm. It said, "I am real." My stomach lurched and I wanted to throw up when I saw Bloody Mary's message. Instead, I knelt down and shook my friend's shoulder, trying to wake her up. And nearly a minute of calling her name, Bianca finally opened her eyes and groaned and rolled to a sitting position. "What happened to you?" I asked, dabbing at her guts with a hand towel from the bathroom. After that, the horrible ghost knocked the four of us out and down. "It grabbed me by the hair, pulled me through the mirror," Bianca said with a shudder. "I felt something scratching my face and hands. I tried to fight back, but I was knocked to the ground and dragged along the cold floor by my hair. The ghost tossed me into a dark room. I couldn't see anything, but I felt the ghost clutch my arms. There was terrible pain. That's all I remember until I heard your voices and the light came on." She saw the look on our faces and glanced down at her sore arm. She went so white I thought she would faint again, so I pushed her head between her knees until the dizziness passed. We cleaned up the blood on Sabrina and Alex and Bianca, and then the five of us hurtled into the living room, and the rest of the night, too scared to sleep, We made up some story in the morning for my parents about bumping into furniture while playing a game to explain the scratches on my 3 friends. No one showed them the message on Bianca's arm. We've had other sleepovers since that night, but my friends and I never, ever tried the Bloody Mary ritual again. And we urge everybody else out there to never try this ritual. Some believe it, some don't, but the non-believers best believe this story, as it is 1,000,000% fact from me and my friends. We will never do it again. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please stay tuned for more, and don't forget, follow the crow.